I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited for the Army 250 parade. I have fond memories of the 1991 military parade here in Washington, celebrating the end of the first Gulf War, where we were victorious in a war for the first time in a long time, in the sense that we kicked the Iraqi army out of Kuwait and achieved our mission objectives. Can't say that much for many wars after that or for quite some time before that. So that was a real celebration, and this should have been a real celebration of 250 years of an amazing story, of an amazing fighting force, the U.S. Army, founded before America was even a country. But I felt, honest with you, when I walked down to the parade, excited this weekend to check it out. Once I got there, it felt very poorly put together. The security plan was burdensome, and I know this isn't the Army's fault, but I think the Army could have had more of a say in it. It was probably the Secret Service's fault, as far as I understand. Declaring it a national security event made it nearly impossible to get into. I understand the reasons for doing it, but the maps they put out were just absolutely atrocious. Nobody, even Washingtonians, really knew how to get into the event, especially if you were just cruising down there sort of last minute to check it out. There was almost no way to get in, and they closed a bunch of the gates. Some of the gates had no people at it, others had thousands of people stacked up. But that's just the security part of it, which made it difficult for average Americans to enjoy the event, which led to some of the stands looking less than full, which they would have been full, I think, if they would have had if the number of people I saw trying to get into the event, they couldn't get into the event, could have gotten into the event. Number two, the drill and ceremony, the marching at the event. Atrocious. My ROTC company, in my ROTC battalion, had better drill and ceremony than many of the units marching in the parade. I don't know what sergeant major was in charge of this event, how much practice went into this event, but it really looked like these guys were told last minute to go to the event and just march. I'm trying to make excuses for it in my head. They didn't have weapons. It's different. In parade, a lot of times you have a weapon, so you march different, you carry things differently. Army Rangers, not known for the most awesome drill and ceremony, but they're the most elite infantry unit in our military. They are an elite infantry unit. They should be, Rangers lead the way. They should be leading the way in everything, to include drill and ceremony, to include marching. It looked like they were walking. It looked like shit. Green Berets, kind of give them a pass because they probably don't practice this at all. But you could have practiced a little bit, and these are elite guys that could have figured out how to make it look a little bit better. And then we go on down the line. I mean, the academies and things, great job, guys. The ROTC units, great job, guys. Great marching. But active duty Army units not knowing how to march, that not only was slightly embarrassing to me, because people asked me about it and said, hey, you were in the Army, shouldn't they be marching better than that? But it was concerning a little bit that that's the level of effort they put into this, and that we had an NCO corps that allowed that to happen. That's all I got to say. Out.